What's up guys, my name's Soapsy and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Today we're going to be talking about how to get this Guedes La Liga Objectives card. Obviously the objectives first and foremost, you need to win 15 matches. This time they've changed it. Obviously we're still in the Mangerial Masterpiece mode, but you need to win 15 matches using specifically 11 La Liga players. So instead of being 7 or 8, you have to use a full La Liga squad, which makes it a little bit different. And obviously I've come up with a team to give you an idea of who I think are the best players to use to meet this rating requirement for the Managerial Masterpiece mode, and what the most OP sort of low rated players are in La Liga. The other one, score 30 goals, that should come pretty easily. Assist 20, similarly with the 30. Scoring outside the box one, that might be one that, you may pick up a couple along the way, but also you could probably organise that with people that you're playing against, potentially, people helping people. Obviously, if you want to back out a 1-0 in this one, that's great as well. Scoring a finesse in 6 should easily come with it as well. So here we are guys, this is the team that I have built out. Obviously you'll see there's a couple of high rated players in there. We still hit that 77 rating, and of course I have used the bench method where you use 3 silvers on the bench of the lowest rating possible and then stack with the other 75s. Not sure whether or not you can bring these on, but I think you should be fine bringing players on as long as you're using only La Liga players in your starting 11. But it might be a case if it's only La Liga players, and if that is the case, then make sure not to sub on anyone that's not La Liga. Obviously, we've got Suarez here, who is a good La Liga sub to have anyway, and you could also start him in your team. So going through, we've got Lunin in goal. He's 6'4", does the job at 75 rated. Obviously, Real Madrid keeper. He might be a little bit OP just because they put him at a good club, but being a tall keeper fits the matter. Low rated, very, very helpful. Another right back, Dest, 75 rated, Barca, perfectly good, 87 pace. He's not great defensively, but he'll do a job for you there. At centre-backs, I've gone for Diego Militao. I use him in every single La Liga objective. He's so overpowered, and he's just low rated as well. He's just above the 77 rating, so obviously fantastic. The other centre-back is this Koundé card. If you don't have Koundé, then obviously you can go get his regular card, you can go get his inform, or an alternative for you at slightly lower rating is Diego Carlos. Fantastic player, especially with the shadow on him. He's brilliant. The left-back here, we have Pedraza. I'm going with him just because I've obviously put a couple more higher rated players in my attacking positions. He's got 80 pace, reasonably good defending, reasonably good stats across the board. He's not a bad left back to use for 75 rating. You'll see here as well, if we swap in Alex Moreno at left back, then that takes us over to the 78, and therefore we are right at the threshold for being able to use this team. In CDM, I've gone for Herrera. Obviously, there's some other options out there. You could always go for Kondogbia, who I've got on the bench. That's another option in there as well. In Cam, I've gone for Marcos Llorente. I can switch this to a 4-4-2 then, and he can play centre mid alongside him. Just depends how the game's going, whether I want to be more attacking or more defensive. Left-hand side, Carrasco, I think at 82 rated, he's a steal to put in these objectives. He is so good for that rating that I think he's definitely worth including. On the right-hand side, Hanani, essentially just a pace merchant. He's very fast, not fantastic at anything except for dribbling, and basically he's just there to get down the wing, cross the ball in really, maybe get a shot on goal if he goes through. Up top, we've gone for Inaki Williams with a Hunter on. Definitely worth doing. Again, if you go slightly low rated on your defenders and you've got that Inaki Williams card, you can incorporate him up top. And the other striker is Morales, who I think is someone who is slept on. Obviously, he has had some moments cards in previous games, and people do tend to like his card, but I think this year a lot of people I see still not using him. He's got 86 pace, 78 shooting, high medium is fantastic, and he's 4-star with 83 dribbling. I just think he's perfect up there. He fits the rating, fits this Managerial Masterpiece mode perfectly, and is a great complement to have up there with Inaki Williams. The other players that I've gone for here, Adria Pedroza is non-La Liga, so obviously you can't include him, but I usually have him on the bench for all of mine anyway, because he's a very good left back to sub on, super pacey. Suarez we talked about, he's a great player to bring on. Good physical, good pace, good shooting, fits the matter for this. You could obviously start him if you want to put high rated players in other positions. Ansu Fati is another one that's fantastic to use for this. Low rated, good pace, good skill moves, very effective in this game. Christian Teo, another one that you can use. Kondogbia, obviously we touched on a little bit with a swap for Herrera as a CDM. Vinicius Jr., again, fantastic, 95 pace. Shooting's not great, but his dribbling is, and he'll do bits down that left-hand side for you. And I'm just going to switch to another tab so I can show you 5 more players in the reserves that I think you could also use for this mode. So as you can see guys, there's 5 more players here that you could possibly use, some to help balance ratings and some just that are good, overpowered, slightly low rated players. Clerk, 76 rated, 86 pace, fantastic left back to use. Chukwueze, 88 pace on the right mid. fantastic player again, easy to put in there and easy to use. I've used him in another squad. He's fantastic. Tobido is a centre-back option if you don't want to have the higher rated players at the back and you want to have them more forward based. Gamero, another option up front, 79 rated, 86 pace again, 79 shooting, 76 dribbling, 74 passing, very well rounded. And Coquelin as just a well-rounded CDM, again another one you can swap in there instead of Kondogbia or Herrera. So I hope that this has given you some ideas as to how to complete this, what team to put together. Maybe if you build the same team as me, I hope this helps you complete this easier. And these are just generally the best players I think in La Liga to use for this objective. That's just my personal opinion. If you like the video, guys, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to me, you can. Make sure to check me out on the socials in the about box below. My name's Sophie, and I'll see you guys later.